Story time. When I play offline and I see a TTV in my lobby, I pull them up on my second monitor. I'll mute the tab, minimize the window, and then play the game normally. After the match, I'll go in, give my GGs, talk to them a bit, and maybe leave a lurk while I play more matches. And most important to the story, I'll watch their VODs back and see the match from their perspective. I do this as both killer and survivor. And I do this for two reasons. One, I like to find new people to watch. I've met many of friends in the community this way, and I am always looking to support more people. So doing this gives me a chance to test out their vibe and more. And two, if the TTV is on the opposite role from me, it gives me a chance to see how I could have played the game better, what their thought processes were, what might have given me away, among other things. And it's helped improve my gameplay a lot. So I boot into a lobby as Nurse. I see two TTVs on the other side, one is live and the other isn't. I do what I just explained, I open it up, mute the tab, minimize the window, turn sleep token on, and play the game. It's a pretty good game, honestly. I ended up with 1 gen left, 10 hooks, and 3k giving Claudette the hatch. The in-game chat comes up, and before I can say anything, the first message in the box is from someone who is not one of the TTVs. I want to make this clear. It's not either of the TTVs. This is very important to the point of this video. This person says, and I quote from memory, "Nice stream sniping, you loser trash." Now, I'm genuinely confused, so I asked them, why would I need a stream snipe as an aura reading Nurse? Because if you guys don't know, my Nurse build is Floods, Lethal, Nowhere to Hide, and Pain Res. There's no need to stream snipe on a build like that. They responded, "I saw you in the stream viewer list, don't lie." Okay, I think to myself, that's actually fair enough. It seems like a pretty reasonable accusation. You see me in the user list, you died kind of early in the game, maybe that's an explanation to you. I know from my perspective, it's because you in particular just didn't know how to play against Nurse. They did a lot of pure W keying, which for those of you out there that doesn't know, it doesn't work very well against a killer who can close the distance on you in an instant. You have to learn how to break sight lines and double back when necessary, but that's fine. I'm not going to get defensive on this person. Like I said, I can see their point, so I calmly explain what happened and why they saw me in the user list, and they brush me off saying something to the effect of, "Whatever, you're lying and my brain is smooth," or something like that. So I open the window back up, go into the streamer's chat, and reassure them I wasn't sniping and that their friend was wrong. And the streamer was pretty cool. I mean, they actually actively told me that they didn't believe I was stream sniping either. They were calm and collected, and watching their VOD back, they weren't lying to me. They didn't really seem to buy the whole stream snipe accusation earlier because I lost them a couple times, which tends to happen because I'm deaf in my right ear. So if a survivor banks to the right while I'm in fatigue, I can lose them quite easily. But the streamer themselves was cool and not energetic, but they were a very relaxing streamer to listen to, I would say. But here's the problem. Their friend, the one who accused me of stream sniping, was one of the most insufferable people I have ever had the displeasure of listening to. While the Swift was playing over the next few games, I watched them, and this dude complained about everything. Complained if the killer chased, complained if the killer didn't chase, complained if the randoms were on gens, complained if the randoms weren't on gens, complained about who the killer was, if he was getting healed, if he wasn't getting healed, complained about every perk. It was madness. I think nearly every sentence out of this guy's mouth was a bitch fest. And this is kind of unrelated, but his mic sounded like some dollar store Burger King ass mic in the middle of the ghetto being cranked up to 100 and transmitted from the city of Atlantis. It was really obnoxious, and the TTV just kind of ignored him. Very rarely would the TTV say anything, but when they did, it was low and not very firm. And that brings me to the message I want to spread to streamers in this video. I see this kind of thing far too often doing what I do. I, as a creator and consumer of DBD content, want to see what you have to offer. I don't pay attention to numbers and to things like that. I don't care about clout. I care about what you as a creator can do. I want to be in your streams, talk with you, learn about you, and support you. But even if you yourself are not an awful person to be around, the people in your Swift and in your Discord just might be. They represent you, and for some viewers, hell, I'd even say most viewers, it's a huge turnoff when these people turn out to be not so pleasant to be around. I recognize for many small creators, these people might be community members, and when your community is small, it's easy to fall into a trap of letting stuff go so you can continue to get support. But these people aren't worth it, and if someone only supports you because they get to play the game with you, they won't be supporters for very long. They will eventually get bored of you and move on to someone else. Take it from someone who, up until very recently, averaged around 2 people a stream. It's not worth it. It brings your mood down, it brings the viewers' moods down, and it ultimately wrecks a lot of credibility for you. And hey, if you're the kind of person who's like, well, I only stream for hobby and not growth, then this message isn't for you, obviously. But if you've been in streaming for a while and you see random influxes of people and then suddenly that influx vanishes, this could be a common reason. You want to check your friends and you want to make sure your stream feels like a safe and reasonable place to be in. People watch streams for vastly different reasons: coziness, energy, comedy, horniness, whatever the case may be. But they all have something in common. Someone passing off bad vibes in the stream is not something anyone wants to consume. And so I really want to make sure that whenever you're watching these kind of things, if you are a streamer, you need to be aware of how your people in your Discord act whenever they're on stream, because that can push a lot of people away. It's the same kind of idea in that if your VIPs and your mods are acting off cuff and being like unpleasant people to be around, that represents you as a streamer. You are not the only person that represents what your stream is about. It is also the people you actively choose to surround yourself with. Everything from your friends to your family to your mods to your VIPs and even to your viewers. Like if your viewers are in chat and somebody doesn't have any badges but they're spouting off slurs or some shit and neither you or your mods seem to give a crap, then people don't want to be around you for that reason. But this video specifically is about your friends and how they act in the Discord, because this has become a very common problem that I've seen happen very often, and I think a lot of people just kind of push it away. I have left many streamers communities within the first like 30 minutes of being there, all because one of their friends was acting like a complete jackass. So just keep that in mind. And also obligatory, this isn't just for DBD. And then I respond, yes, but I'm a DBD channel, so that's why I'm saying DBD Streamers here. But other than that, you guys let me know down below some stories you might have had that are similar to this. Let's help streamers understand how to identify one of the things that might be stopping their growth. And if you're a streamer, tell me what you think of this. A special thank you to my channel members, Nuclear Bomb and Spirit Upgrades. If you want to know how to get special thank yous, teasers for upcoming content, script viewings, merch discounts, and more, make sure you check out the join button down below. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one.